Rotation of the wheel of mind. All the 7 common currents of the mind intermix and intergrip so thoroughly that every part of the mind, all the 7 currents are present. By the joint forces of the common currents, the waves of the mind are formed. The 2 currents, the current of coalescence and survey, and the current of condition, prepare the way for the progress of the mind. The current of distinction preserves the individuality of each unit of mind. The current of decision brings the mind into a state of solidarity. The current of evolution reinforces the strength of the mind to continue in existence and regulates the flow of the energy of the unit of mind. And the current of recollection counts, adds, and subtracts the various formations of impressions from the stocks of impressions which units of mind gather during the course of their progress over various fields. The process of repetition in the mind is the same as that operating within the units of the 4 great abstract elements, and, for this perforce, the forces of birth, existence, and death of each unit of mind spring in the evolution current. The energy of each unit of mind tends to continue without causing any intervening breaches, but the operation of the repetition process hampers such continued progress. During the course of the mind's progress, the forces of the repetition operating in the evolution current causes it to rotate in the cycle of birth, existence, and death, and, as we have stated, this process of rotation is very rapid, being about 3 trillion per each duration of flash of lightning. In each of these rotations, the 6 other common currents of the mind and the 2 remaining forces of the evolution current make an effort to resist, and, in consequence, the waves of the mind spring, and 17 of these waves spring regularly during the course of each rotation. The rotation of cycle of birth, existence, and death operating in the evolution current is so continuous that the remaining forces of energy in the common currents of the mind constantly keep vigil in their effort to conserve their energies. The constants of the vigilant activity of these forces causes the flow of the 17 waves of the mind to continue their constant rhythmic motion. The most difficult section in the cycle of birth, existence, and death lies between death and birth, for the progress from death to birth causes all the energies to shrink completely, and therefore demands the utmost strength of the unit of mind. Because of this reason, a few waves occurring immediately before the point of death, and about 3 waves occurring immediately after each fresh birth of each unit of mind remain firm and concentrated, whilst the waves occurring in between are free and, consequently, they become very sensitive to action. That's all for today's session, but there's still so much more to uncover. Stay tuned for the next lecture as we continue exploring the profound Buddhist explanation of life and the universe. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. See you next time.